Hey, what up, y'all? It's J Rod with J Rod's Level Up Boxing TV, and it's been a really good, interesting day. So I really had to redo my video. I kind of took to Instagram and YouTube, Facebook, social media today. And I'm gonna tell you why, I had to redo my video. I was gonna do a video on Errol Spence Jr., like what's next for him. Is he gonna fight Keith Thurman? Is he fighting December? Doesn't look like he might be fighting December, might be next year. But is he gonna fight Keith Thurman? What if Boots petitions and wins? What happened to Stanionis? Does he have to wait again? Or does Errol Spence move up to 154? I'm gonna tell you why the video got trashed. Right when I was thinking about it, right, all of a sudden I started seeing some crazy things going on. And some video had surfaced. I don't know if it's surfaced or resurfaced, but the video is of him and his girl, and what it looks to be, him incoherent and kind of holding on to his girl, and his girl laying him down in the bed and talking about running him over with the car. He was cheating and whatnot. And in a way, when you look at it, it's like she's kind of exposing Errol Spence. It's like, you ever been in that? I don't know if you ever been in a relationship with a very vindictive female. She wasted that right time to catch you, and as soon as she got you, she whatever it is that she got planned for you, she's gonna execute it. Fellas, this is why I always tell all my peoples, you never ever, like Chris Tucker, never ever let a woman catch you slipping like that. It's not even just a woman. Never let anyone catch you slipping like that. You gotta hold your own at all times. This is what kind of world we live in. You gotta have that third eye open, and you always gotta make sure that you got your own back first. I don't know if that was one of the situations in the video. I kind of browsed around a lot, jumped in and out of different channels to kind of see what was going on. You know what I'm saying? Before I spoke on it. Because like I say, I don't like to post false shit, and if even I feel like the stuff I'm talking about, not 100% factual, I'll let you know that. You know what I'm saying? I'll let you know, because my thing will be, what do you think? That's what my question is going to be in the video to the people who watch my videos. What do you think? If I feel it's a fact, then I'm gonna say blah 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 blah. This is a fact. This is why it's a fact. That's the kind of person I am. Everything's got to be. It's no watered down, no half stepping, nothing. It's got to be 100% fact, or I'm gonna let you know that it's not. But moving along. So yeah, I don't know what to say about from my research. Not gonna say their name. I went on somebody's channel, and they was on there, with the Spence fan bullshit, and crying and telling everybody leave Spence alone. Oh man, you know what I mean? But I kind of felt like, damn dude, if that was Bud, you would have never. Oh man, bro, you would have never let off the gas, and we would have never heard the end of it. That's what it is normally with Spence fans. But So yeah, he was saying some stuff like that he was on the phone with the family, the mom or the cousin, I don't know, and he said that it was a TikTok. And I noticed, right, in his picture, it showed like a TikTok stamp, and then it looked like it was a message to someone. There was a TikTok stamp in that, and that's what let me think, oh man, you know what? Maybe it is a TikTok. So I went to go search it. I couldn't find it. Could not find a TikTok anywhere. So next thing I did was just get back to browsing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really am interested in this. I want to find, before I talk about it, I want to find out if it's 100% true or not. I don't want to put no bullshit on my channel. Point blank and period. You know what I mean? I want people to come to my channel and like my channel. I'm already starting to get a little bit of hate from Spence fans, and it's like, you don't need to hate me, dude. I don't hate Spence. You know what I mean? I just see things for what it is. Something ain't going right over there with him and PBC and Crawford, and you know, I don't believe Crawford is to blame. Point blank and period. That's it. Put the rest of the shit in the trash. You can hate me all you want, whatever. But yeah, I like to be factual, and so I kept doing my research, and I noticed. See, here's the thing that kind of threw me off. Here is one key thing that I did notice from the videos that I seen, right? And you know, when you look at that screenshot, it does have a TikTok symbol on it. But see, this is why you got to be careful with the Photoshop. Because whatever is TikTok is stamped TikTok. I'm not a whiz kid. I'm not a genius when it comes to photoshopping, especially videos. As far as like video editing, I don't know how you would edit that out your video. The symbol. The only thing that I would know is to replace and put something in front of the symbol. Now remember, the TikTok symbols, they move, right? You know how shit is on the internet. Shit travels fast. I look at the picture, right? But then I noticed that none of the videos that are surfaced have that TikTok symbol on it. I mean, I'm gonna go call it what it is. You know, in my opinion, as far as for the Spence, this is for the Spence fans. Y'all motherfuckers be quick to save face when it comes to Spence. It's like, dude cannot have no accountability. Like, I remember back when we was talking about dude's mouthpiece, and y'all was saying that he talking like that because of his teeth. It ain't got nothing to do with the accident or whatnot. It's like you can't say nothing at all about Spence, even if you're not even talking shit. I mean, you can't say no. They just gonna deny, repeat.
Excuses.
I'm not here to talk shit. You know what I mean? If the video is true, if it's not true, I hope so. If it is true, I hope the man gets some help. Cause I'm not gonna lie, like, I felt kind of heartbroken when I heard that. Like, it made me upset, because it's like, damn, dude. You know what I mean? You a good cat. You a great fighter. You know, you got kids, and it's just shit that I'm seeing. You know, with this newer generation. A lot of them, they throwing their lives away, and it's like, for him to have a career. You know what I mean? I wouldn't wish that on nobody. And then I'm also thinking too, PTSD. You know what I mean? Buddy was in a serious car accident. PTSD may also play a role. You know what I mean? And if PTSD getting to you, you know, a lot of times you would want to resort to getting fucked up, because you don't want to feel those feelings of that PTSD. PTSD is bad. That shit ain't nothing to mess with. Do a lot of research on it, man. PTSD is no joke. So yeah, you know, whatever he's got going on over there, I just hope the best for the man. You know what I mean? If it isn't true, thank you. If it ain't true, awesome. I'll be extremely happy, because that means we'll get to see you versus Crawford. We'll get to see who's gonna win, who's gonna elevate as king, and end the story. I wish nothing but the best for Errol Spence. As far as his fans, go suck an egg. Nah, man, you know what I mean? Like, I rap with some of the fans, the ones that are cool, but just the other ones, they be talking all that mess. All right, so real quick, before I move on to the next thing, because I want to talk about some upcoming events that's a possibility for Spence. So remember when Crawford tweeted on the 2nd, he was putting in there, get yourself together, stop doing that shit. You know what I'm talking about. You see, this was during the Twitter beef, right? But a day before that, Crawford had tweeted this. As I think about it, it's so crazy how it be your own people that turn on you. And nobody really took into consciousness that he could have been talking about Spence. You know what I mean? It looks like, it sounds like one of them tweets, that you post up, things that you're going through, and you read it and you're like, damn, people do turn on you. Let me go ahead and post that out. I'm feeling like that today. Something that you can relate to. But when you think about all this, it seems like it really relates to what's going on between Bud. And to me, all this makes sense. It all makes sense. It's all connected. He tweets that before the day of the Twitter beef, and he's already kind of letting you know that this man got snakes in his corner. You picking this up? Then the next day he gets into the Twitter beef, and then he lets him know again. I found this out, blah, 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 from a source close to you. And then this video comes out of Errol Spence not looking good under the influence, or either that, but whatever it was, he was incoherent. So we don't know if all this shit is just a play between both of them to boost this fight up. But if this shit real, how are we still blaming Bud? Because if this is real and these tweets from Bud were subliminal messages, letting the fans know, because he can't just go out and accuse him and say something. You know what I mean? Plus the video, it's self-explanatory. It's letting the fans know that something's going on over there in the camp. That was the big holdup. That's why there is no fight this year, and that's why Bud went and took his fight for $10 million with David Evanesian. It all makes total sense in my book. But hey, I could be wrong. But yeah, man, I just had to touch base with that. I wonder who he's gonna fight next. Errol Spence Jr., Keith Thurman. If it's one time, it might be a great time. I still think that Keith Thurman in his last fight, he showed that he had a lot left in the tank, man. Keith one-time Thurman still has that it factor. I think that he's very explosive. He's very energetic. He's got good hands. He's got good legs. He don't seem like he's getting old. He just takes too much time out the ring. But for him, honestly, in his last fight with Mario Barrios, even though people were saying that, oh man, he should have stopped him, let's not forget Mario Barrios was at a class lower than he probably should have been. Yeah, Keith Thurman, he came in there on Mario Barrios, and actually, in my opinion, he kind of looked like, he improved on some things. I thought I saw a different, like the same old Keith Thurman, but like kind of like Keith Thurman with more added to his arsenal. So yeah, if that Keith Thurman shows up against Spence, you can expect fireworks. I think it's going to be a great fight. Everybody's saying that Spence is going to stop Keith Thurman to the body. That may be very well so, but Keith Thurman actually does know what to do when he's in danger. We've seen it plenty of times before with Manny Pacquiao. We've seen it with Lopez and Luis Collazo. But yeah, Keith Thurman, he's a great boxer. I expect fireworks if Spence fights him. Stanionis looks like he might be sitting out yet again for the third time. I don't think it's fair, but hey, he took step aside money. He had chances to get that bag with Spence. He was the one that gave it up. Boots, I highly doubt that they're gonna put him in there with Boots. See, the thing is, Boots looks amazing. That I won't deny. Boots does look amazing, and to put Spence in there with a young dog like that, you're asking for trouble. And to me, it's not necessary just yet. Let him get his titles a different way. And I would definitely look forward to seeing Boots versus Spence or Crawford at 154. Will Spence move up? Who does he fight? He has the Disco Inferno. What's his name? The Towering Inferno, not Disco. My bad. The Towering Inferno. Man, he tweeted about that, man. He sounded like he saw some holes in him. And if you want my honest opinion, if Erickson Lubin almost knocked him out, I do believe Spence can get him out of there to that body. I do believe that wholeheartedly, that Spence can get him out of there to the body. Tower Inferno's a pretty fucking big dude. Excuse my language, but he's a pretty big dude. He's a kid, pretty big kid, and he could pack a punch, man. You seen what he did to Lubin, and Lubin, was once one of my favorites. He still is. But yeah, I'm looking forward to see what happens with Spence, man. Hopefully we'll hear something soon. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. I'm really interested to see, what people got to say about it. It's a messed up situation. I hope Spence's situation really isn't what it is. I hope this is all just a play to make all the fans get involved and pay for this fight and make the fight bigger. I really don't want to see your boy Spence like that. Prayers up for him and his peoples. Hit the comments, like, subscribe. I'm out your ear. Peace.